trust me. Yeah?
You have 353 other days a year we don't have to worry about the mortgage.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Itemization, the amount being financed, so this is just pulls from the closing disclosure, and it pulls off different fees associated with financing the loan.
Yeah. Shazam.
This is the same, just an addendum to the amount being financed, has to do with property taxes and HOA assessments.
Cool. Real quick on this, not to backtrack, just out of curiosity, that, I probably should ask you this myself. It said, like, I think the 770 and then the escrow, and then it said estimated, like, it gave two numbers, 15 and the 12. Is it 15 and the 12, or just the 12 is out of that 15, and then there's another?
Can I put the closing disclosure back on there real quick?
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah,
I have it on my phone if you want to pull that out.
right, yeah.
Yeah,
Easy
Okay.
peasy.
This is what you're paying to the mortgage.
easy. Right, overall.
Okay? The difference between this number,
Yeah.
which is your escrows for tax and insurance,
Right.
and this number is the amount of your dues.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh,
that
that's what you-
differential,
okay.
so
That's what
this
you-
is what you're paying, your statement's gonna say this every month.
Yeah.
We're putting this in there because we know that there's additional fees associated that aren't part of the mortgage. So you have two pieces, you have the special assessment,
Okay.
and you have your base
Gotcha.
condo dues.
Gotcha. I figured that. I'm up to date. I just
Yeah.
want to make sure I heard you right on that.
Yeah, this is what you're gonna pay to the mortgage.
Yes,
The
sir.
difference between this number and that number is what's gonna go to the condo.
Fair enough. Cool.
Good?
Understood. Thank you for clarifying.
Thank you.
This says you have to have homeowner's insurance at all times with a reputable company.
Yep. Right on.
Signed date right there.
He's the best, Tom.
He is.
Some days.
Can I request you personally for my mortgage next time?
Well, Mike and I drew straws to see who get to come in here. I was
Yeah?
an unfortunate one.
Maybe we can do like a UFC fight, like a death match.
Me versus Mike, I think I win every time.
Yeah.
306T, just allows, says we can get a
Hey
copy of tax
Catherine,
transcripts
this
going back
is
in the
Marla. I'm in settlement, and I have another question on these exchange documents. I thought you received them, but I wanna make sure I'm filling them out right.
W-9 form,
Like
this
I have
allows
this
us the interest that you pay to be
document, yeah.
reportable, then you're gonna
Yeah,
1099 showing how much interest you paid.
She's not picking up
Signed it.
unfortunately, so I'm bugging you. Hold on.
Yeah, she's laying
I need
down.
to send you the
So I have this Jam LLC document.
Again, these are estimates
Signed
of fees and
as
costs. It doesn't trump
the,
what's on closing disclosure, that the closing disclosure
Constitute
is
the
the
sole
ultimate
member,
Okay.
constitute a majority of the members.
What's the,
and
difference?
My husband and I are on it.
It's just an
so
estimate sheet?
I don't know.
Actually, there's no
It matters
difference.
how
So
they
if we
check
pull
it.
off the closing disclosure and
Yeah.
look at every single one of those line items, it's going to match. This
Yeah.
document simply says
That's it,
estimate.
I don't know,
Right,
like I
what's
know
our
it's
closing disclosure is
out
actual.
wrong, and I'm
Right, that's
initialing this AKA, is there any way you can find her?
This document says the state of New Jersey, they allow for city-union relationships, so if there's anyone other than you that would have an interest in the property, you could check yes. I don't believe there is, so I'm gonna say no.
No. What if I were to say it? Not that I am, but just.
We'd have to start all over.
All
Oh,
right, so
God.
the third one,
Really?
check.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding. Sign it for me.
Oh, shoot, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
You just wanna see if I was paying attention.
Yeah, that's a test.
Okay.
He's sharp. He's good. He knows what to look for.
Initial tax authorization notice, you're gonna authorize the
Okay.
tax office to send the bill to the
Yeah,
lawyer
well,
to
my
be paid for without
husband's
escrow. You're
not
gonna do
here.
that by signing,
Yes.
writing your name, and dating.
Sign.
Yeah, I can sign,
Oh.
I'm allowed to
Here.
do one
And then writing
signature,
my name.
Linda already
Yep,
told
and
me.
then
I'm the only,
And then dating.
so I'm okay with that. All right, and then do I sign the LLC name, or do I sign my name, just my name? All right, good.
Jersey insurance
Now,
notice, you're allowed freedom of choice when it comes
and
to selecting your homeowner.
I
association.
did
You don't
it,
push your name
execute
straight
it,
period.
I did that.
Sign it.
I didn't,
Now,
because
she sent
what's
me
her name,
an
Sarah?
identical
Sarah.
one.
She got me
How
the
many
most
of these do you
badass
need
ring.
filled out?
Sarah is awesome.
Everything
Sarah.
else was like
Just
3 or 4
one,
times as
so,
much. For
okay,
less,
so I
Sarah.
got
less
that.
personal property.
And then is there anything
believe
else,
her.
important
She should be. I
disclosures?
don't know if she's here today.
Um,
I'm
and
gonna,
then I
I'm gonna
have
kiss her. I don't think
this
that's legal anymore.
Jam One
Why is it
LLC acknowledged by the
Like harassment
exchanger.
stuff.
I guess I
Yeah.
better fill that out.
Same reason why people get
And
covered on.
she will
Why is it,
initial it,
yeah.
right? but
Sensitive
so
subject.
page 2, it says,
should
the
be good.
first one is reverse exchange,
Attorney disclosure,
blah, blah,
anything you
blah,
say or do
knowledge.
can be used
My
against you in a lending
signature
process.
below,
Okay, like what I just said.
acknowledges I'm
Exactly.
not relying on
So you ever write down an
legal
attorney, you can either
advice by
select yes or
IPX.
select
You want me to
leave.
sign that?
Your
Yeah.
choice, no wrong answer, sign the date.
What?
Wait, do you see all this stuff about saying that you should make sure you write 2020 all the way out?
Yeah,
It
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
It makes
sense, though.
Yeah.
What do you think, Paul?
Page,
I told him
and
that, I told him, isn't that
it
crazy?
is
Yeah.
Learn something new every
B,
day.
it
Not-
says,
I'm doing it too.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
my dad's
Exchange.
looking at it the
You
other
see
day.
my marked up title?
It says,
I did it on my
reverse,
market too.
it's not the deed, it just says
Why would I
reverse,
not?
it says reverse
There's no wrong
exchange.
answer.
Identify
Everyone passes this
relinquished
test.
property
Does-
within 45
doesn't
days.
that-
I'm just gonna sign it,
like,
if you don't
That's the
read
one
it,
I
you
would've
don't
checked.
read it.
Yeah, doesn't that just make sense?
It sure does.
It's kinda just,
Yeah, I think so too.
It says you have a right,
You're
that's
not
all it
doing
says.
it.
yeah, it's- 'cause otherwise you just
Well, I
waive
don't
it,
even
right?
Then you
think-
waive it, then you have no recourse.
I don't know that you need,
Oh,
but
that
then
Is there a
matters.
it's,
discount for that?
Yeah,
go
this
ahead.
says you have a
anything
written
else
report,
that
sign
I'm
the date.
missing in there?
Yeah. I did get that, I don't remember.
Yes, Mike sent it to you.
Okay, yeah, yep. Matt's overlooking pertinent documents.
This says we're allowed to use your tax returns, sign the date. Doesn't say for what, it just says we're allowed to use them.
Okay.
That's kind
Yeah, I
of
thought I
annoying.
saw. So this
No, I
is
know what
a-
he means.
Compliance agreement, after Dave, if you need anything, you're compliant, provide the information to us in a timely fashion, sign.
Yeah.
Exchange certification, so that's it, we're in
I'm
one
excited to see what
page.
my face looks
All
like.
right,
Do
they're
you see a
saying
place
this
that
is the
says
only
date
thing
there?
they
I
need.
don't see a place
Okay.
that says date.
Come on, Matt.
Now he's messing with me.
Yeah.
Thinks he, you know,
What's
taking
the
it.
Well, you should be happy, because honestly, the people that
You
just
know?
sit there and hand it off, I think it's old real quick.
You better get something good.
Flood hazard notice, it basically says you're in a flood zone.
All right, well,
The
I wanna
condo
make sure
association
before I
has a
leave
flood
here
policy.
that
Yeah.
everything.
I'd be surprised if your unit ever flooded, that'd be kinda crazy.
All right,
Yeah,
Right,
right.
right. And then the wall shut.
You know what I was saying though? I called my mom this
They
morning.
have to sign, I
and
sent her
I
that
told her
new
about
letter.
Oh,
the
you
general
have to
getting
sign
full extra, and
though.
I'm like,
There's
this
a
is a great
document that
day
you guys
to
have
take
to sign
possession
and get
of
back.
something that's
We
$500
revised the
per hour
altar,
on the
remember?
coastal coast.
here, you revised
Say,
it.
if
We
that
revised
floods,
it.
we're system like
You-
pivotal
you
stuff,
told me
like,
to.
you know,
Yeah.
rules.
Yeah. Yep. I just gotta make sure the
We
terrorists
do our
doesn't
best to
attack
follow
me.
Federal Equal Credit Opportunity Act and not discriminate against.
Yeah, we
any
have to have it, 'cause
individual.
it's-
I
it's
felt
only-
heavily.
So,
I'm kidding.
As long as everybody else is
You
already
guys are
signed,
great.
then we can sign.
All right, so let's sign it.
Impound
and we'll
authorization,
sign it.
impound is another fancy word for escrows, since we're putting less than 20% down, we require an escrow. Sign.
Yeah. Honestly, the escrow is like a financial.
No, she
impound.
signed the last one already, but then we made a
I just think
change,
in-house
so
is
now,
really
but she
word.
did
It
sign
is
it for
very,
everyone else.
like I'm thinking like the financial.
Is this
Yeah,
the-
taking your
the
car
new
up
one?
and impound it. So this is your amortization
so.
schedule, this is every payment for the next 360 months.
Hold on a
Yeah.
second.
I like this.
What I do point out here, right,
Hold
so
on,
we have the
so I'm
interest
gonna
portion,
send this
that
over.
goes down
You're
every
able to
month.
sign this
You have your
for me?
principal portion that goes up every month.
Yeah.
And then you have this fixed piece here, which is the PMI calculation. Now, I went all the way over here, so it's
Thank you,
based
I will
on
get this over to you.
minimum
All
payments,
right,
you're
right
gonna
now,
hit
then
that
I'll call you
spot.
to make sure you have
Well,
it.
originally they
Mark,
had signed
May
it
of
for
20.
everyone.
29. Right, so we're about,
All
you
right,
know,
hold on a
almost 10
second,
years
I'm gonna
away.
follow
that
you
as a
from
challenge.
that
Spot.
email.
Right.
Yep.
But the important thing too is if you're gonna be
I'm gonna write
prepaying
down,
it,
what's your,
that's
what's
the
your
magic
email
number you
address?
get to in order for it to automatically.
124, 50684.
Yep, so you get that number, it will automatically pull off.
I will not remember the number.
Well, that's what you have, is you can copy all this stuff.
Oh, I love
So
copies.
you get like a
Wait,
dartboard
I'm
and like,
sorry,
keep
dot
throwing money
what?
at it till you hit it.
Now, you know what it said, no partial payments? That's for the initial payment. I can always pay, I can throw extra
Yeah,
whatever.
so
dollars
let's
at
say
it.
for argument's sake, your
Just
payment's
like a
$1,000, right?
Yeah.
You can't send in 250, 250, 250, 250 and
Right.
call that a payment. You gotta
Yeah.
send in a minimum payment. Now, anything over and above
I
that,
can do whatever. A dollar.
it doesn't matter.
All
Like, I just round
lowercase?
up, like my payment, whatever it is, I round up to the
All
nearest
right,
whole
so
dollar.
let me
What
read
if
that
it's
out.
something
Catherine,
Or like just interesting. I'll be quick with this, I swear. The,
We're good, we went through like 20 pages when I decided this, so we're due for one.
the amortization chart, I just kept like dropping it down by $1, and it
Exchange
made the
dot com or
mortgage
just
just 1 month
1031.com?
shorter every time.
Yeah.
So it's like $1, every extra dollar you pay is a
1031.com.
month chipped off the whole mortgage.
All right, this is.
It's
gonna
weird
be
how that
coming
works,
over
because you would
to
think that would
okay?
like, you know.
Well, you'd have to
Thank
do
you.
$1 every single payment. That would
Yeah.
chip off 1 month off the back.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
instead of
I just-
360, it'd be
Carmen's already getting with
359.
this.
Right. I just thought it was like a
Like
fun,
one
useless
entire
fact.
month.
That's a good fact.
Literally an entire month off the mortgage. So like after 12 months, after $12, you've knocked off a full year of the mortgage.
No.
Or a month.
A
No.
total month. So
You
you're on
made a
30.
dollar payment every single month.
Wait, no, that doesn't make
From
sense.
the very, very beginning.
Yeah.
That would knock off, in your situation, 1 month off the back end. So instead of 360
That's what it was,
payments, you
yeah.
made 359 payments.
That's what it was. Yep. Fun fact.
One thing I'm good at
Fun fact, useless information.
is math.
Yes.
The only thing.
I like math. Math is,
That's the only one.
math's great.
Everything else, maybe shaving my head. I've gotten really good at that too.
It looks good. I'm jealous.
Initial escrow account disclosure statement, so this is the amount of money we're gonna put in escrow. And what this does is it shows you how the principal payment or the escrows get collected, how they pay out. So you have the second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, first quarter tax.
Right.
You have the renewal for your homeowners in January of next year. And then you see this balance goes up and down. So every year, usually around the anniversary date of the loan, maybe year end, every bank does a little bit differently. They're gonna do an analysis for the next 12 months. If there's any forecasted shortages, that's when they hit you with an escrow catch-up, either a lump sum cure or roll into your next 12 months.
Okay.
Okay, so I usually see it around the anniversary date of my loan, but
Okay.
I've seen it spread out throughout the year, so.
Gotcha. Cool.
Cool. This says mailing address. I assume you want your mailing address to be the property address?
Yeah.
Are you gonna live there full time?
I mean, I have another place too in like Hamilton, Williamstown, so I'll be back and forth between both. I have quite a few cars, so I definitely wouldn't be there full time because like. I
How many
can't-
cars you have?
7.
It's only 7.
It's like lawnmowers for a landscaping company that don't charge them. That's
That's all right.
fine.
I don't judge anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe Ben, I do judge him every now and then.
Yeah.
There's lots of judge there.
Just down here, right?
I'm fun to judge.
So this document, there's no signature on this one, I'm gonna point out, notice of servicing change. So we don't have a service or chain selected at this point, but New Res Financial is the one that underwrote the condo. So most likely, they're gonna be the servicer, so at some point over the next 45 days,
Yeah.
I would expect for you to see some information from them.
Gotcha.
Our company will also notify you where to make that first payment. You're either gonna send it to us or you're gonna send it to them, but we'll be in communication
Okay.
on.
And if they sell the mortgage, they'll notify me of a new servicer.
They, by law, they have to notify you, both
Okay.
sides. Either the release company has to let you know that, hey, this is going away, and the new company has to step in.
Okay, sweet.
And you get some additional grace periods and
Gotcha.
actually change over. This says if you default on the loan, they report to the credit bureaus.
All right.
And just another notification that you're in a flood zone.
Yep.
Or a sign date right there.
Love flood zones. Marla, I had a place in Wildwood before, and when it flooded out there, we'd kayak down the street. We'd
I
kayak.
don't think you have to worry about your unit flooding. That's one thing we've never experienced at that
Yeah?
building. Yeah.
All right, this document just says you plan on occupying this as your principal residence. Sign date.
Yeah, that's
And
good.
Didn't even get hurt during Hurricane Sandy.
No?
Nah. Matter of fact, Cherry Hill, all the lights were out. We
Yeah.
had problems and they were fine.
Yeah. Mm.
First payment letter. So as it stands today, you're gonna make your first payment to Nation One. That's how you make that information. You're gonna have this as the top
And what
document in here.
day is that? Or, on March 1st?
March 1st.
Okay. Cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you got a little bit of time.
Nice. I'll start saving up.
Save $1 a day, you'll be
Yeah.
closer.
And then I can, in my messed up math, I could pay the whole mortgage off in like what?
In like a week.
Yeah.
All right, this document is the private mortgage insurance disclosure statement. Essentially, the PMI is being added to your monthly loan payments.
Yeah.
You can request it at 80%, which takes place June 1st, 2028. And then it auto cancels May 1st,
Yeah.
2029, based on
Rookie-
78%.
rookie numbers. Blow that out of the water. More like May 1st.
These are all your credit score disclosure statements,
Okay.
initial, right at the bottom.
Yeehaw.
Yep.
Just gonna rapid fire them at you.
That's fine. Oh, all of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, please. I'll throw them up.
This is a different way your name appeared on the credit bureau, so you're gonna sign your same signature 1, 2, 3 times. This last document is waiver of escrow.
It's the last one?
Yep, waiver of escrow. The only thing that we're waiving is flood insurance premiums, because that's put onto your dues.
Yeah.
So we're gonna sign a date.
I better savor this one.
Should we get a camera for a close up?
No, I know it's gonna end so soon. It's sad. I'm starting to.
What was the last one of this document that we gotta do triplicates?
Oh, nice.
Not.
I know. Let's hope not.
Keep your HUD sheet for your accountant.
She's gonna add some stuff to this as we progress, but there's the first payment letter right there, first payment due date, as it stands right there. This here is your closing disclosure, okay? She's gonna add some documents as we progress through this. She'll put a copy of the deed in there, if she hasn't done so already, copy of the Alta settlement statement, which we still do need to sign that.
Okay.
But again, we'll add to this as we go.
Okay.
And she's gonna ask you for some money at some point.
Sweet. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hello. Did you miss me?
Thank
I
you so
did.
much for doing that.
Here's the, you can get these two signed, and then the deed as well.
I didn't sign it.
You signed the affidavit.
The guy in
about
the back
the deed.
messed this up the first time around. I
And
had-
so I
That's
think
what's
my
up with the
standard says everyone has to sign
He
it
wrote
this
so long.
day.
He wrote
dreams,
Oh, no, I realize.
poems,
And I'll send it back over.
abstracts.
I mean, honestly,
Multiples.
I already had one that was
This is
signed by her
predicting the
without
future.
anyone
I think he was on
but
decks.
I don't care if you
Predicting
wanna
the
do it.
future of the
slowly,
restaurant.
it's
Like
fine,
dream
it's
on
fine.
abstracts.
Which branch did you go to?
Green tree.
Your signature. And then the seller,
Huh?
the closing
Green
disclosure.
tree.
By Harbor Freight.
Above Harbor
That's
Freight.
Gantown.
It is Gantown.
Oh, that is Gantown.
It is Gantown.
Is this ready for a signature?
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Alta settlement statement. This document is the title document used to collect and distribute assets from today's transaction. Your bottom line matches our bottom line on this document, so no one's all the same. We're gonna sign right there.
Yeah. Mine is just rounded up.
Yep, she'll give you some change.
What is this $12,000?
It's the second page total.
I did that just for you.
I always say it's just better to bring more than get the check in the
Like
post.
adding $50 was nice, but it just freaked me out. I was like, I need.
Would you agree, Tom?
I didn't hear what you said, I'm sorry.
It's like to over round up?
I just rounded up.
So that's what you have?
Yeah, it's always easier to
Oh,
round
that
up.
was my payroll.
Always feels good to
and
get
then
money
I got
back.
credited
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like a
This
win.
back.
That's
That's
true.
That's a psychological effect.
Yeah, yeah.
Say,
I see
hey,
what
bro.
you're doing there.
Here for you,
I
man.
see what you're doing there.
Tax.
Here, Matt, here's a couple
What
bucks
is this
back.
one and
Yeah.
this one? What's the 18?
Good invested here.
That's
That's
good
the
price
first
on that.
quarter taxes.
You got a good price on that
First
place.
quarter.
I don't know, have you seen
And then
pictures of
get
it?
This one.
I saw some online.
That's the tax.
'Cause if you
one.
were gonna buy it, I was gonna buy it.
For the
Yeah?
fourth quarter.
Sorry,
This
there
is
was
all
litigation.
fourth
No,
quarter.
I'm just kidding.
No, first quarter.
No, I thought it was kind of, I'm like, man, this would be kind of a
Then
cool
you
thing
get
to like
credit
add
back
down there and like
from
jump
today to
into.
the end of the
So
quarter.
some people rent them out for the air show?
Okay,
Like,
because
condos
I just
like
wanna
that?
double check with this, because I bought all my tax receipts that I had already paid.
Not even from 30 stories,
So,
they're like 15, 20
I'll show you
stories.
these.
Yeah.
This is 27.
Already have them, I did the tax.
That's
search,
awesome.
so.
Because you're
The only thing that's open
Yeah.
is the
Dude,
fourth
will you show it
quarter.
to me? I'm like,
Yep, I have it, yeah, I have that, that's all.
You know how many
Just buy
people
this-
told, you know how
So the
many
only
people
thing
told
that
me,
was open
like, the
was
first
the
thing
fourth
fell through their
quarter.
desk
How much
because
is it?
Just they
they're
put,
like,
they put
they're
the
trying to
fourth
pull
quarter
something
in
they
lien,
want.
so you had to pay
You
the
shouldn't
court
do
costs
that, and I'm
on
like,
the,
how else would I
liabilities.
get the mortgage?
So that's included in that.
I
And
would
then
never do that to
I
anybody, but like, if you
got
should, she's like, yeah, I'll buy it, I lose, like. it's
Oh,
like-
yeah, I was like,
January.
I got you, I understand.
From
So I just thought it'd
January
be kind of
second
cool to have a
till
place to
the
jump.
end
in.
of the
Hey, go stay
quarter.
at a place down in AC.
And
And
it
go
would-
down to AC for a night, let's have that, let's have a ball.
And the HOA is steep, but like, I just found today, security's, like, they can be armed too.
Probably Airbnb that.
Mhm.
Well, I'm honestly,
All freaking summer.
I'm gonna
2 years,
try.
you can Airbnb that right
I'm just trying for the air show, maybe a couple conventions throughout the year.
Yeah.
Get all my.
I always do the air show the day before, the
Confused
practice
about why
day,
this
and bring it.
1842
Oh, yeah,
It's
shows up.
just, it's almost better
Well, then
sometimes.
you get
Do you have a
your
place
tax
for it?
search.
No, but we travel. So usually, we stay down, we stay down in,
Oh, because that's
at
a
CU.
payoff.
Brady
So
Galloway.
this was a payoff
Tyler
of
Smithville.
the fee.
Yeah, I'm really
Oh,
bad there.
so this was the first
And
quarter,
we have a,
and then I
they're
did.
at
had
Beachfront, so we
put
stay
it
just there.
in
Yeah.
the
Okay.
$260,
August,
and then
usually
the
the same week
amount.
as their show. So
Yeah,
we
I
go
got
down
it,
to
all right,
Brady.
that's right.
for the
Thank
day,
you.
the day before,
Mhm.
and I mean, they're just nonstop over the top, doing their different routines, doing it
Yeah.
again, doing it again. It's just really cool to see. from
Even
that
throughout the
perspective.
year, what do they call it? Well, there's that airport, not the AC airport, but like right next to the
So
military.
if you don't mind.
That might actually be the
before,
same
I'd
thing,
like you to-
honestly.
can you
It's
send
all the
over
same.
that sheet
Okay.
for signatures?
So like when I
Yeah.
forget what, I think Tilton Road, you go down Tilton Road from the circle,
Yep.
you see like, you know, the
Yeah,
runways and
they-
stuff.
The federal aviation.
Our offices, we have offices down there, stuff, and, yeah.
Like you see someplace like the Greek months ago, up into the beach there, and then
Yeah.
times, because
So we need
where my
to
kids
sign
are, I
it.
wanted to go, but just to have a, like a, hey,
And,
let's go to Macy's.
it's all right.
Yeah, I mean,
Very
see, my thing, where I was, it was like bittersweet. It was like, is this a good idea or bad idea? Because I have a ton of friends that do nightlife down there, so like, I can like call them, and as long as they come a week in advance, I get a free room. And normally it's like, they'll upgrade me to like a suite, and it's like something crazy, and it's like $30, like, cause you pay the fees and taxes.
That's not.
But then like,
right.
I'll go
Here's
gamble a
my
little,
50.
while I was
Give
sober,
copies
barely
of
even
that.
drink that much, but you know, before I get everything in, gamble a little, maybe win like $100 or so, cause I'll play with like 5,000-6,000 and it's only throw a little bit in. But you can bail yourself out.
Do you want me
I
to
mean, yeah, that could
sign
like
this?
be
This is
bad, but
absolutely-
I've never gotten bit by it, cause I've always.
Well, that could, you can't
Super
record the
lucky.
deed without this.
That's what it
It's
comes
the
down to,
seller
I guess.
that
Do you want me
And then you just
to
escape.
do anything?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
just
that's
sign,
just
yeah, that's
scratch.
it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
that's
just got
required
another
for the
title
deed.
document, basically says the
Yeah.
title insurance you're paying doesn't cover these 4 things. One is the
Maybe
state
you
homestead
just fill in
rebate
this
program.
bottom here.
2 is if it was, the property is usually a commercial entity and there was sales tax associated with it. If there's any typical agency or management taxes associated with it. And lastly, if there's any cultivation, production, distribution, or sale of marijuana. Title insurance doesn't cover these 4 things. You can sign right there.
All right.
What was that about marijuana?
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't listen to
Cultivation,
any of
production,
that.
distribution, or sale
I should.
Is it allowable?
is not covered by title insurance.
What?
It's fine.
Doesn't say if it's legal or
Exactly.
illegal, it just says it's not covered by
That's
title insurance.
interesting. Is that in every state?
It's something that just recently come up in New Jersey with the passing of, you know, marijuana.
I don't have a future
I get
now.
that oil, dude.
It's weird. You have to think about that.
Yeah, so it's also saying it's title insurance, if there's any fees or anything associated with any of that, title insurance doesn't cover it.
Did you see me pull
I
in?
wonder how it works
You're
in
in the back.
Colorado.
But did you see me pull in?
Not quite sure.
No.
I don't know, it's probably not any
Lapsed, bro.
different because it's still
Really?
not.
I did laugh.
Federally-
Dude, you've been
No, no,
here
not
something
my
like
class.
that.
I came in through the back.
I have some
Saw
people that have
somebody.
dispensaries
She
in
went that way, I was
Colorado,
like,
and they can't.
I don't work here,
deposit
no, I'll probably go this
They
way. I
can't,
went through
they
like the
can't,
side.
they can't get anybody.
Well, I don't know. She didn't look like she was.
So they're making
I have
money
my GoPro.
hand over fist.
If she's
They
watching
really
this,
can't put it in the bank,
but
because it's
she had,
not
like,
federally
curling
insured, it's
irons
not
in her
federally
hair.
chartered.
So what do they do with it? Overseas bank account?
They
Bank
try to,
payment?
they try to laundry it the best they can.
My,
One guy has, he's up to
Turns out
6
it's
armored
Arthur.
vehicles.
She had
that
keys and
stay on
shit.
the
And I walk in the other way, I
He
go through a
owns
hallway.
planes, he
You don't know if she
real
works here, but she
estate,
has
he
keys.
can't really money fast enough. It's coming in
Not gonna
hand over
ask.
fist.
But
No,
isn't
hold
that
on, I
illegal?
could-
Aren't they paying taxes?
So I walk down the
Like
end,
big state
boom,
tax.
we fucking Matrix
But
and we
they
come out
don't
seeing
pay
it.
federal on
And I'm
it?
like,
Because it's not recognized. by
hey,
federal
hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while.
World
Remember?
need
And
all
she's
this
like,
money
and
and
I'm
the
like, you had
federal
keys?
government does not-
I asked.
The
And
federal
she's like,
government
oh
doesn't
yeah,
wanna
I'm
have their
I'm
hands
like,
dirty with
oh,
what it
I'm
had
not.
long time been
I'm just a
considered
sucker.
uncommon.
And she's like,
So the states are the ones that are passing the regulations, the federal government hasn't gotten behind it yet.
and she
Oh,
said
it's
something about
insane. So they totally
pancakes
don't
and
pay
bacon, or
federal
maybe
tax.
I did, and then I said,
You
yeah,
can't really
it's
do
not.
anything with it, you know, just try to
Yeah,
get
you
it into
can
the
make a
ecosystem
pancake
through other
with spilled
necessary. How
batter.
you go, you know, get a transaction on.
You can.
You might pay
Exactly.
sales tax on,
I like that
you know,
picture,
buy an
actually.
airplane or
can.
exotic cars or
It's gonna
real
have
estate,
hay.
you know, there's some tax
So your
implications,
friend
but.
has
If you don't sleep
a
with four,
dispensary,
Little girl
he's making
keys.
You
a
might have
living.
some duck feathers.
Never know.
Some,
Oh, how did he get
A
it?
mildew.
Hard to get him.
Might be some Terry shit in there somewhere.
I used the friend very loosely,
Some,
somebody that I know.
Terry curls.
Is involved in that
Some,
and got in very early, and I think they had the
some-
money to
whew,
purchase
some-
several dispensaries.
I have a friend who's a
I'm like trying
doctor
to
in
rally myself up for
California,
this Maryland drive.
and he was gonna open a dispensary, but
Get a
part of the
energy drink.
requirement is you have to
Yeah,
have people
bang it,
who
bang it,
convicted
bang.
of drug
Get a-
dealing
Get a bang.
to be part of the owner.
No,
That
yeah.
it is a requirement, you have to
Bang.
be a drug salesman.
Might pull my beard out.
What?
That doesn't even make sense.
It does, it's crazy, right?
Text me.
That's
Yeah.
in California.
I did.
Yeah.
I went all the way upstairs.
So
to-
if
In-
you're
in
a
New Jersey,
criminal,
and I came back down.
you can do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would've came guys, you should have.
I know that, I mean, New Jersey.
2 hours,
started to take
33
off
minutes.
With the, medicinal use, you can go get a card.
Yeah, but
dispensary card.
my friend in Washington that has it is totally screwed. The banks won't deal with him anymore. He can't get, no, he doesn't need it because there's all this cash flowing through, but at the beginning, when it was shaky, they wouldn't even give him a loan.
I'm talking about people who want to legally use marijuana. It's not that hard to get your marijuana card in the state of New Jersey. There's special doctors you go to say, yeah, I'm dealing with this chronic pain, dealing with anxiety.
What do you
I'm
do,
dealing with
just
stress."
go into a drugstore
You go
now?
in, no, you go to
There's a
a
dispensary.
dispensary
Where's
and show them your card. There's
dispensaries?
one in Blackwood, right down the street.
I was in Las Vegas and I might have video, cause they said you couldn't film, which made me obviously wanna film, you know what I
Yeah.
mean, so I did.
Oh, in Vegas you filmed?
I am not really a fan of marijuana,
I hate it.
but I think it's because I overconsume.
Oh, you overconsume.
But like, I
Is
just.
that video still rolling?
So why-
I was sitting there giving it
Yeah.
pictures.
So you
Hey,
overconsume
Mom.
something you don't like the effects?
No, I mean like if I ever have at like a party or something, there's people that are hyper tolerant to it and I'm not at all, and then you have too much and then you just pass out and fall asleep. Whereas,
In Vegas, totally legal, right?
yeah, in Vegas,
You
it just
just
can't
want
be
shots. In
smoked, can't be
Colorado,
consumed
too.
in public.
In Colorado, they have limousines that take you all around to get it.
Yeah.
I have several friends that are card-carrying members of the
That's not, is it?
medicinal use.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wanted to
Should
get
I-
closer
should I
look.
tell that?
Tom would probably think it's.
I don't know, is that the dispensary? I don't know. No.
No, probably not.
But that's very interesting, I didn't know that
I
about the
can't find
federal
it.
tax, so ridiculous, I can't believe they have to launder their damn money.
I forgot I had the picture of that. Cool.
And
Oh,
you can't, there's certain
but
banks
like,
within
this
the
is where
state
you
that will handle
keep
your money,
copies
but
of
they're not
everything in
sure
there,
federally, so if something were to
receipts,
happen,
with-
you're
yeah,
out of all
they're
that
both
money,
the same
so
thing.
they're
Okay,
very
thank you.
expensive.
So you
Yeah,
might as
so
well go to
then this way you look at it,
payments.
you're like, God, that
It's
hand's
hard.
hard to fucking
Get that
do.
But you gotta get it out,
Like-
you know?
Did you ever feel my cards,
It's hard.
man?
Yeah, they're thick.
Oh, maybe.
They're
That
very
is
thick.
stressful.
Those are the.
I guess. I wish I was quick with
Yep,
that
saying like that.
problem.
No,
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
well, you think
The
so?
disrespect.
Really?
Sure, if you faced with a
If
mountain
there's
that I
suppose the
can't get
federal
rid of.
government then says in years to come that they say we're making it retroactive. Now that
Okay.
we've federally
That's fine.
recognized it, you have to pay up from all these years.
Yes, well, that's fine. I'm sure those folks will be proverbially cooked to show a low tax number possibly.
I don't have dispensary video,
You don't?
no.
They arrested you first?
Yes. Actually, a guy did come up to me and ask me to delete it, but like on an iPhone, do you have an iPhone?
I do not.
Okay, well,
I
probably
don't
on
think it
Androids
really
too.
gets deleted.
Yeah, like you delete it, but then it goes into the trash and you can recover it, so like,
Yeah,
I
that's the
deleted
biggest
it.
joke.
Sure. Delete.
And he walked away. These dudes look like Marines. They got gloves on. They're all booted up and ready to rip. You know.
So are you done with him now? Where else have you traveled to?
I'm done.
Oh.
I'm
I just need
done.
an address here.
I've been
It
all
says
over.
future mailing address.
Yeah, so whatever address you have going forward, even though,
No,
sometimes if
even
people
though it's
don't-
the same, oh, okay, it's even though, okay. Any luck with getting that back from the exchanger?
No, I just talked to my examiner, we have to send it to Linda because that's who's on our instructions. I couldn't fax it to the other person, so I just resent it to Linda. I think she's back yet.
I will call.
Yeah. We have to go by the instructions that were given because it's an exchange.
That's not a problem.
And I think there's two more signatures I think I
I'm good after the.
have. And you have your check, right? I can take your check.
You're hungry. Oh, this?
Yep, and get this ready.
Are you sure?
I
Do
know,
you need
easy
this?
come, easy go.
You don't need it.
You just make more,
Can I-
it's only
can-
money.
Yeah. No,
Just give it the pink-
Honestly,
just give it the
you
pink
can
one.
just give it to
Give it
me.
the pink one.
Yeah, give me the picture.
I'll take a point.
It's not signed. Kidding.
Got him.
Just like that.
It's happened before where it wasn't signed.
She takes your money faster than a casino.
Yeah.
I don't know, casinos
Yeah.
work quick.
Woo.
They don't waste no time.
I was just talking to someone the other day how it's so keen how they disassociate you and separate you from like the familiarity of like having your money, and like they give you a plastic chip, you know, and now it's not actually money, but it means money, you know, and then they get you drunk, and then you play these games, you win and lose, and then bam, have nothing left.
In my mind, I've been writing a book.
Yeah.
That's entitled "You Can't Beat Luck."
You can't. You can't.
And,
You can't.
and the casinos prey on that thought pattern.
Yeah.
And the reality is, the
Of
reason why.
what? Of beating luck?
Of you can't beat luck.
Okay. Yeah.
Right, you can't.
Like for them.
Yeah,
on their side.
luck is luck, right? You
Yeah.
either believe it or it is, but you can't beat it. It's either with you or against you.
Right on.
And they prey on that. And the reality is that people are more addicted to the chemical reaction in your brain of a loss than of a win.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Right? If you win something, right? If you win something,
Yeah.
you're excited, you're elated,
So, man,
you get this
hey.
feeling of
Pleasure meet.
So, man.
of being excited, right? But when you lose, it's not everybody, but most people,
Yeah.
the
Don't
weight of
kill
the
them
loss
and
is
mess with
so
them all,
heavy,
I'm
it
so
sits
sorry,
with
I
them.
just.
Right,
they
And
just
there
returned
and
this check
it's
to
all
me.
chemicals, right?
It has
The
to be
chemical
paid.
release of a loss is
Uh-huh.
more addicting than the
Superior
chemical release of a
processing.
win.
Yeah.
I've said that to so many people that,
So I'm so sorry.
like, there's no win, no height of a win outweighs the low of the loss, you know what I mean? Like,
I think they
it
said
could be the
it's
same,
good.
you could win $5,000 and lose $5,000, but that $5,000 you lost hurts way more than winning.
It doesn't hurt, it may or may not hurt
This is for
financially.
securing
Right.
desktop property.
Chemically.
In here,
In here.
it kills
the
you.
chemical dopamines.
We're talking about the casino.
All right, the
More
casinos?
intense. More intense.
Yeah, I don't really gamble too much, I don't try not
I
to.
used to gamble a lot.
Yeah.
I never put myself in a situation before I was financially
So,
needy, but.
you guys being finance guys would probably love this, or just think I'm an asshole, but,
What am I, just traveling?
when I turned 21, I won $3,000 with $1,000 on a roulette table, and I immediately like ran away and just went out for the rest of the night. And the next day, I put that in a bank account and just called it AC. And I only used that money in Atlantic City for up until last year. I just ran out.
Wow, that's
But-
awesome.
But it lasted me 5 years, and like I got
Yeah.
to network better. It was worth it because it's like $1,000 to the cost of meeting like all the nightlife guys. I got to get a ton of free stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, it has chopsticks, not the fake ones, but like
The
I
ones
don't
you
know.
gave me?
No.
The whole story is made up?
No, I'm taking those back. No, yeah, you can have those. Not those, but I don't know. You know, like they give you like dumb gifts and stuff, like gag gifts. For Chinese New Year, they gave me like a $300 credit to this like Chinese New Year like gift gala, whatever you call it.
Gala.
I go there.
Alright, dude, you're a little too honest on camera.
I go there and everything is like $2,300, or $4,300. I'm like, oh, I get it. That 300 doesn't really exist. They're just trying to entice you to pay more. But there was one thing that was like $297, and it was like a set of chopsticks. And like it's just credit. You lose it if you don't use it. So it was like these jade chopsticks, like full jade chopsticks. I've used them once.
Hey,
But like,
Catherine,
I don't
trying to
know.
get 'em so she can't
I got
get
cool
moved,
dumb
but
shit.
the
like
title
animal.
That you got the experience though, that you get to
Because
sit here
title
today and
company
someone
is
tell us
saying
about
that
your
Linda
cool
is the only one that
$297
can
credit
sign
chopsticks.
off.
Well, more so the experience thing of like going out there and like just having fun for the past 5 years, kind of on their dime. But
Nothing wrong with that.
And,
Never
can't beat luck.
did she leave?
yeah,
I like that.
never
When
gambled
did she
drunk.
leave?
And I think that was the point. Is like, because I see guys all sloppy.
Well,
and
alcohol
stuff.
is an enhancer, right? And to a degree, it
No.
It's a
enhances
catalyst.
Is there,
experience.
does she have a
Yeah.
Right,
cell
so
number
if
you
you're,
can
if
call?
they know
Just
that you
tell
have
her
a
we're all
deeper connection
waiting
to a
here.
loss,
Oh.
and you have alcohol attached to that chemical reaction,
Yeah.
it's even more of a hole
Is
that
there
you
somebody
mentally can't get
that's
out
in
because
her
of the
office that
dopamine
can,
attached
maybe
to it.
Right.
she's just hanging
Now,
out?
but so it's like an
Getting
absolute
at her desk.
value mapping of it rather than just like, because like with me in my, you know, up front, just thinking like, okay, I lost X amount of dollars, like I'm pissed. It's not a good feeling. It's not a good emotion. It's a
No.
deep emotion. It's not
Emotion.
good though.
All right,
And
thank
it's,
you.
it's more chemically
Thanks.
addictive than the win. It's better, not so much in casino games, as in like football. I used to bet football, right?
Okay.
$100 a game. let's
It's
say.
legal now.
Right, so if I bet $100 on a football game, and
Uh-huh.
I pick the outcome correct,
Yeah.
sweet, I'm the smartest
Is there
man on
some
earth.
water here?
Yes, yeah. I'll get you one.
Thank you. Sorry, I wanna hear about your football betting and who, if you're betting on
I don't bet
Sunday.
anymore.
Are you betting on Sunday?
I don't.
No?
All my gambling stuff was like I said a couple years ago with all that
What
stuff.
did you play?
Matt, you need
Blackjack?
water?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
What'd you play?
Blackjack, poker, roulette, Simple stuff that's easy to track. It all, at the end of the day, it's,
So for a long
Luck.
time in your unit, I rented to a retired doctor who
Oh.
was a poker player.
yeah.
And he won all the time. And I said, well, how do you win all the time? It was so easy. He goes, all the young people, all the young guys get very drunk.
Yeah.
So you go out at 3 a.m. after they're inebriated and you start playing poker, and it's like taking candy from a child.
That's actually pretty
He
smart.
goes, he goes, they're so inebriated that they just give away their money.
Wow.
And he loved
Yeah.
it. He played from like 3 o'clock in the morning
Wow,
after
that's smart.
they all came out of you guys all come out of your clubs.
Yeah.
You're inebriated.
Yeah. I don't
And
do club things
you're
anymore.
off your game.
Yeah.
And he made tons and tons of money
See, it's
until
that
he like passed.
disassociation. It's that disassociation with the casino is just trying to separate you from your money. Not like taking it, but just literally like metaphorically, like the mental connection. Like if I have cash, I'm not gonna throw it, but it's chips. So yeah.
You're all right, yeah.
I felt like that before, and I had to
Yeah.
catch myself. Like, whoa.
Yeah, they're chips,
Wait.
right? But
So
they're
at the
actually
Atlantic
dollar
City
bills.
Expressway,
Yeah, I get
this guy
impatient,
was
and I'm
paying
like,
chips. And he held the whole thing up. He didn't have any money from Atlantic City. My Easy Pass was gone, and he was trying to pay the toll in chips, and it was just hysterical.
That's
because
crazy.
it was like he had $100 chip, and it was like they were saying, "Look, I'm so sorry, it's worthless. It is worthless once you're out of it."
I think about it, you got a chip for $100, right? Versus a $100 bill.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, here's the chip.
Yeah.
But then if you had that $100, you'd be like, that's $100.
That's getting in my pocket. I'm not taking it
It's,
anywhere.
it's weird. It's weird how those chips become like unreal.
I never really thought about that.
It's so weird.
Yeah, about the
And
chips.
I was on a roulette table when I thought about that because I saw this one guy just sloshed like it's like a video game, not even a movie. And the dude's just got like they're probably ones, maybe fives. I hope not. And they're just everywhere. The dude's taking up space for like 3 people. And I'm over here like a freaking nerd. I got like little towers. I'm organized. Like I got like my bankroll, what I'm profiting, what I'm using, because I try to separate it. I'm like weird with it. I know it doesn't matter, but I feel like
You're weird about keeping your money?
Yeah.
Not so weird.
it is weird.
Not
It is.
weird, not weird, probably a good thing.
And I just
Just
remember
stack
getting
it up.
impatient because I lost like $1,500.
You lost $1,500?
And then, well, hold on, I got it back, and then I just like threw out like $2 grand,
And
and
then
it tripled,
sign?
and it
Not
was like
yet,
6. And I'm
but
like,
I'll make
ah,
that copy once she signs it. And then
never
it's
doing that
in the
again.
office.
I got so lucky, dude. I got so
Here's your
lucky.
additional copies and your check.
There's just better investments
And
than
then
casino
you
tables.
sign
You know what I
the
mean?
bundles
Like,
for the CO, for the agency and for you.
oh, I'm so used to signing shit. Just like staring at it, like where?
Got your refund check.
See? Got you, bro.
Oh yeah,
Didn't pay with money.
look at that.
So I'm gonna
Yes.
just hang out
It's
until
actually-
those
That's fine,
papers
yeah.
are.
I remember when I was your age, dude.
Yeah.
I give it to my one buddy. That's why I never
Proud
gambled.
owner of a
That's
fine.
penthouse condo in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Yo, Vinny was trying to get you in
The new check,
New Year's
right?
Eve. He was already playing like a
I was
bash.
trying, dude.
Yeah?
I
Here we
was
had the
trying.
Evites out.
I'm so sorry.
I wouldn't mind it. Thank you, Mike.
All right, man. My
Thank you
pleasure,
very
bro.
much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
So you work with your brother, right?
Was that? Yeah.
Yeah. Tell him thanks for all that.
I will.
And
Yeah.
he
I
will
will
know what
definitely.
he needs to do for the CO, right?
Yeah.
For that.
Yep.
This yours?
That's mine.
That's his.
Yeah, it's all good. We got everything we need. It's for my mom.
Woo! Yeah, that looks cute.
Oh, it's hot. Battery's just about.
Period, we would just have to sue her for a fuck ton of money.
Okay. Can any of this be filmed? Us talking about that?
Yeah,
Or
I
no?
don't give a fuck.
Ooh.
Show him a little bit of something. But this is
Boys.
a nice ending.
Boys. Muhammad Ali's Beachfront Penthouse.
Or you can lead it on to the next video, make them tune in.
We
for
might
when
have
it's
to
a sunny day.
cliffhang him, bro.